like camp went awesome. The coaches were amazing. It was like such a good experience. They're really, really knowledgeable. So I'm just waiting for my turn to go in and have my exit meeting and get the good news. Here we go. Hands down, the worst camp ever. These coaches, they don't have a clue. Yes, it absolutely sucks getting cut from a team, but there are 3 reasons why goalies get cut. I'm gonna tell you what they are and what we can do about them, but we're all a little upset right now. You know what, let's just get outside, get some nature, get a little perspective. This is better, isn't it? Are you ready? You ready to go? You ready to talk about it? Okay, now's the time to hit subscribe. I wouldn't hit the like button yet because you don't know what I'm about to say. Maybe you're not gonna like it. So hit the subscribe button. You can always change your mind later if you want to. But let's get into the 3 reasons why goalies get cut and what you can do about it. Welcome back to Goalie Training Pro TV. I'm Maria Mountain. I am an exercise physiologist and I specialize in off-ice training for hockey goalies. I've helped over 10,000, yes, actually 10,000 goalies get a wider butterfly flare using the 14-day butterfly challenge. It's free. I will drop a link in the description so you can pick that up. And we are going to rip this off like a band-aid, maybe like an eyebrow waxing or something like that. We're gonna rip it off quick anyway, and it might be painful, but then in the end, once it's over, you're gonna feel a lot better, I promise. Here's reason number 1 why you got cut. You, my friend, and I love you, I'm saying this from a place of love, you were not remarkably better than the other goalies in camp.
What did you say?
Maybe you stopped just as many pucks, but not more. Maybe you didn't come across as coachable. Being as good as isn't enough lots of times. You need to be noticeably better. Reason number 2 you got caught is simply the coaches misread you.
Hi.
Maybe you're really quiet. Maybe you don't look people in the eye when they're talking to you because you feel shy or embarrassed. The coaches don't have time to get to know you, to get to, peel the onion, as it were. They're gonna make a decision and they might interpret that as, hey, this goalie isn't really motivated, they're not serious, they're not keen to be here. Well, you really might not like this one, but maybe you're a pain to be around. Maybe you showed up late. Maybe you weren't prepared. Maybe they gave you paperwork to fill out and you showed up and you didn't have your paperwork filled out, or you forgot to fill out your paperwork, or you said your printer ran out of ink.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I forgot.
You were a pain to be around. You didn't make it easy for them to want you on the team. You might have come across as a bit of a diva, or maybe your parents came across as a bit of a diva and the coach thought, man, I don't want a whole season full of that. You're out. I got a bonus one for you. It's reason number 4. Maybe the coach just woke up that day and thought, I'm just gonna pick a kid who's really, really good, who would be awesome on my team, who's better than everyone else in camp, but I'm gonna decide to just hold them out. I wanna just screw up their career. I'm hell-bent on holding them back, and I'm gonna cut them. So those are 3 plus a bonus reasons why goalies get cut from teams. Now, what are we gonna do about it? So the number 1 thing you're gonna do is get better. If you need more mobility, you're gonna work on that. More strength, more functional strength, more speed, more stamina, your angles, your technique, your skating. You're gonna pick, for now, you need to work on everything, become the best you can be, but for now you're gonna pick the biggest one, and starting today you're gonna work diligently on it. If it's hip mobility, I got a video for you. Go and do the exercises in that video. Do them consistently. Commit to getting better. If it's stamina that you need, and that means if you are running out of gas so that you're not the best, even if you had to play 4 games in 3 days or something like that and you're running out of gas, you need more stamina. So do this workout here. It's going to hurt like a lot, but it's going to help you build what you need so that you're going strong all the way through camp. If you need to work on the mental game, check out Pete Fry, check out Justin Goldman and Mike Valley's books. I think a great one to start with is The Power Within. Read those, get that in tune. You control that. Let me know what one area you think you need to improve in the most. Drop it in the comments below. And if I have a specific video, I'll give you a link to the video so that you can go get at it right away. So we're always keeping in mind, we can only control what we can control. And you, fortunately, are in control of getting better. So for issue number 2, you know, that maybe they misread you. Well, behave like a professional. Look the coaches in the eye when you're talking with them or when they're talking to you. Use your words, speak in sentences. And it sounds ridiculous, but you know, sometimes, yeah, like you will talk to a young goalie and they'll be like, yeah. It's like, holy smokes, you know, and then you might go to the next guy who's just as good and they are like, yeah, looking you in the eye, they're a part of the process, they're using their words. It makes a difference. It tips the scale. For number 3, if you showed up and you just really are a pain in the rear end to be around, you got to practice using your manners, and that starts at home. So please, thank you. Most of the best athletes in the world, and I've been lucky to have a chance to train some of them, they're really great, decent people. They work hard, they go about their own business, they're kind to other people, they're not, you know, they don't see themselves as above others. You know, and even if we look at common examples like Roger Federer, Carey Price, you hear stories of Gordie Howe, you know, how kind of gracious and kind they were. There are also some pros who are full-on jerks. Let's emulate the awesome ones. How would that be? And tip number 4 of what to do about it, and this is a hard one, but it's like carefully evaluate your role. Try as objectively as you can to evaluate what could I have done better, or talk to someone who knows you well, who cares about you, but can also help you evaluate objectively and find ways to be better. You don't want somebody, you know, who's like, oh, you did great and they're just idiots and that's so unfair, you know, who always says that. You also don't want someone who's always down on you, but someone who can help you see, like, yeah, you know what, this guy was as good as you. He was a bit better skater, actually. You could see that in the skating drills, or, you know, anything like that. So where is your role in that? What could you have done better? And then you learn from that and you can move on. The bottom line is always we control what we can control. You don't have to like the coach's decision, but you have to accept your share, and you have to plot a course and work on doing better the next time. Because really all we're working for is that next opportunity and being as prepared as possible to make the most of it. You know the story, right? Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team, and that didn't, you know, he used it as fuel. He used it to look for ways and to motivate him to really be diligent at practicing and getting better and better. You have to pretty much have 2 options. You know, you can turtle and that's the end of it, or you can fight and you can use that fuel, pick what you're going to improve on, and come back a different goalie next year. If you want to know how I can help, because that's one of the things we're always saying, it's not how, it's who. Who can help me get where I want to be? Who has a proven track record of helping me get there? So maybe that's a goalie coach, maybe that's your advisor, maybe that's a strength and conditioning coach. If you want to see if I can help, check out the link in the description, fill out the application, and we'll see if you qualify to work with me. And if you want to prove everybody wrong, I always think it's better to prove those who believe in you right. But if you're a prove everybody wrong kind of guy or gal, then here's what you do. Say you got cut from AAA, you're playing AA. If you really deserved to be playing AAA, that means you will absolutely dominate AA. So go out and dominate AA. Don't complain that you get 50, 60 shots a game. Love it, because you're getting shots, you're getting better, and you should be dominating. So getting cut sucks, but it doesn't mean you're a bad goalie. It certainly doesn't mean you don't have value as a person. It just means that maybe that wasn't the right situation, or what you brought to the team isn't what they're looking for. Maybe it means you're not ready to play at that level, but there's a lot within your control. Coaches are just, really, they're making guesses based on their experience. Have you ever made a guess and been wrong? Yes, we've all done that. So, you know, it really isn't their fault. I don't think you need to take it personally. It's just, hey, based on my experience, maybe some of it's a gut feeling, this is my guess of who's going to be best for our team this season. So I hope that helped. Did it help? Now you can hit the like button. You didn't have to like everything I said, but if you even just got one thing about it, or was like, yeah, okay, hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe so that you know about videos. If you missed the one, probably because you're not subscribed, last week I posted a great video going over the new chest protectors from Bauer, CCM, and Bryans. So I'll put that link, well, we'll put it here, maybe. And then what I want you to do is tell me about a time when you got cut from a team, and maybe what you learned from it, or what you did to battle back from it, or any tips that you have for getting cut to sort of help salvage that experience. I love you. I will see you next Wednesday with a brand new video. And yeah, when in doubt, get outside and soak up a little bit of nature.